Hi everybody, and welcome to True Wants, where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button that you'll see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also that bell beside that subscribe button that I always recommend that you press. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will notify you just once that I have uploaded a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you'll be in the know. Also in that same area, there is that thumbs up, and that's where you guys come in. If you enjoy the content that I make, and that I make so much of it, please take a second when you arrive to hit that thumbs up. It will turn blue, the number will increase, and that's you helping True Ones get noticed on this huge YouTube platform. So I'm thanking everyone in advance for that thumbs up and for supporting the channel. All right, today, really excited. I love getting Saturday mail because this was in my mailbox. So it means that my Glam bag has finally arrived. So as you know, on my channel, we're very lucky at True Wants that we get PR at the beginning of the month where I get to share with you some of the items that we can possibly get. But I always get my paid versions, the Glam Bag Plus, the X, the mystery bags, all the add-ons, the flash sales, the pop-ups, I share with you on my channel too, because I'm a person like you that really enjoys IPSY. And this month has been no exception, starting with this amazing bag that they designed for us. And I just finished doing yesterday the sneak peeks for what we're having in August, and the bags that are coming with the design that's on it is so LA Beverly Hills Hotel. It is absolutely fantastic. So if you haven't seen that video, I really hope that you do. It is exciting to see what they have in store for us for August. But this bag, I could not wait to get. And when I was able to open this up in the PR that we get to True Wants, I was blown away by it, and I'm so happy to have a second one here that I'm going to be able to share. So this one here has that starfish that is so cute on here, and the only place on this bag that has the IPSY name is on the other side of this little pulley, and then inside here it is just fully lined in the yellow. It just feels terrific. It looks terrific. It is definitely a beautiful bag. And as you know, in this bag, this is the starter bag, that's $13. Now with that $1.99, it's $15. This bag is never part of the count, and you're supposed to only get 5 deluxe sample sizes. This month, I checked my notes, and I think I only got 2 deluxe sample sizes. Everything else will be full size in this bag. So on top of this fantastic bonus bag, we get 5 additional items, and it's absolutely fantastic. Also, there is a card with all the information in here, but as you know, we don't always get the information on the card, and way before, I always put down the information when we do the second and the choices and all that. I make sure to sit down and put the information on my desk so that when it arrives, I don't have to worry if the information isn't on the card. So I'm gonna go by my notes because I have it all organized that way. And like I said, everything that I got this month is absolutely spectacular. So starting with a brand that I could not wait to get my hands on, and so excited that this was chosen for me. This is the APTO skincare, and this is really very trending in all the beauty magazines. This is called the Orange Blossom Cleanser with Grape Seed Oil. This is the deluxe sample size. It is a cleanser, and they're saying this cleanser is formulated in a soft, silky, and lightweight, which makes it ideal for the skincare companion for clean, problem-free, and deeply nourishing skin. It helps clear your face of any impurity without disturbing its pH or then drying the surface. It leaves your skin feeling fresh and moist. You wet your face, you squeeze a nickel-sized amount into your hands and apply it in a circular motion. The grapeseed oil will help to even out your skin tone and reduce any appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. About the brand, they're saying this APTO is a natural skincare brand for people looking to simplify their skincare routines with affordable, clean, and eco-friendly products. Their real in-house formulation and production makes APTO a brand that can promise and deliver. An in-house formulation is unbelievable. So this is what it looks like here. I did not use this because I already did all my skincare this morning, but I did open it up and I did remove the safety seal, and it definitely has that orange blossom scent to it. So it's a light orange scent, and those I love. I've shared that with you on my channel. So excited to get this. The next one also, I had to spritz when I opened up everything. If you're not familiar on my channel, what I do is I open up everything prior to sitting down here, and I take a picture for my Instagram. So if you're not following me there, you are missing out. It's True Wants with the number 2. And what I do is I take all the excess packaging off, so I'm not struggling here on camera, because as you know on here, I don't edit. I sit down, I film, I go back to my day, and when I upload it for you guys, I'm uploading it and watching it for the first time myself as well. So this one here, and it's the only way that I'd be able to do all this plus my day on top of it. So this is the Barefoot Venus Pink Pepper Argan Body Oil. And just so you know, if I'm interested in the full size of this, it is $18. And then this is also deluxe sample size, but the full size of this would also be $18. And these are the only 2 deluxe sizes that I have in here. So this is an 8 ml. It is a body oil. It smells like cookies. That's all I can explain. That was the first thought that went into my head when I smelt it. So this one says it is a body oil. It gives you everything you love from body oils. The rich, nourishing formula from argan, apricot kernel, meadow foam, and sesame seed oils, and a warm scent of pink pepper, cedarwood, vanilla, and brown sugar. They're saying that without the mess, thanks to the spray-on application, they're saying you can mist it all over your body for instant moisture. It's vegan and also cruelty-free, and it's also all natural. About the brand Barefoot Venus, it says it uses old-time ingredients that provide serious skin treatments and a wild angelic experience. I was shocked that this was a spray, and it is so great that it is. It made it so easy to even just test it. I put a little bit on my legs, and like I said, the scent of this is, it's cookies. It's like cookies baking in the oven. To me, that's what it was. So if you got this, please share that in the comments down below, because I would love to know. And if you've had the opportunity to try the APTO, I'd love to know that as well. The next item, I'm wearing on my face the eyeshadow palette that I picked for myself, as well as this item. I got very lucky that in the PR package there was another one of these from the there was in the PR package another eyeliner that was from this brand, so I had the opportunity to try that one. It was in a different color, it had more of a green. This one's called Flanel Gray. These are pencils that are made in Germany. So if you see this brand called Prestige, it is really, really a fantastic one. So I definitely used these on my eyes. I eyelined it, it went on so creamy, but I also used a powder on top of it because I wanted to try as much of the shades in the palette. And it adhered beautifully. Everything was nice about it, and there was no transfer, and this is waterproof. But let's see what they wrote on here about it. So this is a full-size item. It is $8, and they're saying it is perfect for creating those looks or a statement eye. It is a creamy, this is exactly what it is. It's an ultra creamy gel pencil that glides on without pulling or tugging for an easy use. It glided on so easily. It leaves behind that ultra pigment smoky gray that sets to a waterproof finish. It says glide the liner across your lower lash line or lid for a flawless and precise finish. They're also saying that Prestige Cosmetics are trusted experts for high quality skin friendly beauty products since the 1980s. These products are developed in the latest technology, made with the finest ingredients and manufactured to the highest US standards. But like I said, this is a pencil that is made in Germany, and as I shared with you before, that is, we learned years ago that is where they make the best pencils, is in Germany. So this is what this looks like here. And as you can see, I used it so it doesn't have that fine point to it anymore, but I will definitely do a swatch down here so you will see how easily that glided on and how the color is so pigmented, but it's so easy to use. It's also great for me. I tight lined first, and then I did a little bit above, and then on top of it I put the eyeshadow, which I'm going to go through next. So really excited that this is in there, and that I got an opportunity to try it prior to and be able to tell you guys about it, because it was an absolute winner. The next item that is in here is this product here, and this I didn't know how to feel because I wasn't familiar with this brand, and now I'm learning more and more about this brand. So this one here is from this brand. I'm not going to pronounce it correctly. I think it's pronounced PYUNKANG. That is what it looks like here. This is something that I'm really excited to use, and even more so because when we did the sneak peeks on this, you guys shared with me about these, and you said you use them and you're absolutely loving them. And I started looking into more K-Beauty because when I started my channel, there was a company that reached out to me, and I didn't know enough about K-Beauty to be able to sit here and be able to choose products from their site. But they've reached out again recently, and this time around I said, you know what, I'm going to take their suggestions, and hopefully we'll be able to see that on the channel after I have the opportunity to play with some of the products when they arrive. So this was one of the brands that was on their list as well. So really excited that IPSY is getting this brand. This is a highly moisturizing essence sheet mask. They're saying treat your skin to the ultimate moisture rush. These sheet masks are full of nourishing ingredients like strengthening kombucha as well as anti-aging peptides and a blend of hydrating ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and shea butter. They all help to deliver deep moisture and glow to your parched complexion. Apply the sheet mask over your clean skin and let it do its magic for 10 to 20 minutes. Whatever essence is left on your skin after you remove the mask, double it as a hydrating serum. About the brand, they're saying this was created out of one of Korean's top Eastern medicine clinics, and that's what I read about this brand as well. It's all about minimalist skincare to help your body treat itself. The only thing I'm going to tell you, and I know you guys love when I give you little things that I do, what I do with sheet masks, and I share this all the time whenever we get one in the bags. First of all, we're getting two, and this is counted as one product from them because these are $2 each, which is absolutely fantastic price alone for a sheet mask. But with essences, two things I want to share with you. Essences are absolutely fantastic. I learned about essences from a very high-end brand called Tatcha. And what essences do, it's right after you cleanse. It is one of the first steps that you want to do in your skincare. So when you use an essence first, that looks very much like water. It really does. You put it on and you don't use a cotton pad. You literally put it on, and if you're lucky to get it in a sheet mask, which we are now, I'm so excited about this. I would put it on my hands and I would press it into my skin. Then you let that sink in, and then you start with your serums. And what the essence does is it enables all the other products to penetrate deeper into your skin. What I also do with products like this that are a sheet mask, when I remove the sheet mask, I always remove it over the sink and I always remove it upwards. There's always essence that's left in the package. The essence that's left in the package, I close off and I put a chip clip on. And then over the next couple of days, I will use the essence that's left over in here. I don't reuse the sheet mask. I just use the actual essence that's left in the package over the next couple of days. And that I find I get a lot more use out of a one-time use sheet mask. So I always like to share that because there's always so much extra essence in these packages. It's an absolute waste if you throw the package away, in my point of view. The next one was my pick. And I had to choose this one because it was a new brand to me. And a lot of you mentioned that you get some other boxes that carry some less expensive brands in them. And one of the brands that they mentioned was this one called TRENDBEAUTY. So when I saw this brand was from TRENDBEAUTY, I wanted to give it a shot. So this is the outer envelope that it comes in. And then this is the huge palette that was in here. One of the shades in here was a little bit broken, so I left a little bit of a mess. So I tried my best to clean it up to the best that I could. But it's not enough of a damage to me that I would even contact anybody about. So this one here is a $13 palette. It is a full-size item, so this alone is the cost of the bag, and everything else in here was an absolute bonus. So this is, they're saying, name a shade in this Royal GBIV, and this 15 eyeshadow palette has got you covered. It features 10 vibrant eyeshadow colors, as well as 5 neutrals to help you mix and match to your heart's desire. Create a base using the top row of neutrals and then pack on the colorful shades with zero inhibition. They're saying this has a built-in mirror that makes the palette an on-the-go makeup bag. And then it says about the brand, this is curated by a team of LA creatives who created this brand called TRENDBEAUTY that is inspired to have your favorite celebrities, creators, and places. Each product is one of a kind, meaning you'll be wearing it first. So this is one of those brands that, let me just see what it says on the back here. It's not tested on animals. It's distributed by TRENDBEAUTY, and it's made in the PRC, and it says cruelty-free on the back of the packaging here. So that's the information on the back if you're interested in the ingredients. And then let me open her up and we'll do some swatching here. So as they mentioned, there is a full mirror in here. There was also a safety shield, but that also got really dirty because of the broken shade. I'll share with you on the bottom here, the shade that was broken was this really dark blue one. So it did cause a bit of a mess, but I think I did a really, really good job cleaning it up. I'm wearing this on my eyes right now, and I'll go through with you the colors that I put on here, plus that eyeliner. And I'm using the mascara that we got in the BoxyCharm box. I'm still waiting on those premium boxes. And it's always when I'm so looking forward to a certain palette, which is that Lunar Beauty one, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they said all of us are getting in the premium, that is the box that is taking the longest to get to me. but it is what it is, but hopefully it'll be on its way because I haven't even gotten any tracking soon. So these are all the colors that are in here. The only thing that I found with this palette, just from using it, first of all, it went on nicely. There was no fallout on my eyes. There's always going to be a little fallout in the pans, which I always share with you guys. Based on the type of bristles that you use in your brushes, you will get that, and that's what I did get here. I left a little bit in so you guys can see what I mean by fallout, but I didn't have any fallout on my face. What I did find here is there's a lot of colors here that when I put them on my eyes, they went on very similar. I couldn't see a lot more definition, but as soon as I used the deeper shades, I definitely got pigment and it was beautiful. So let's do some swatching and then I'll share with you what I did. So this here are the first, there's 5 shades on the top, so because there's 15 shades in this palette. So when I'm doing the shades, they're coming up beautifully. So this one here is called Diverse. This one is called Past Tense, this is Illusion, and this is Muse. So what I started with, what my second time going in to try to do my transition, I ended up using this one. This is what I used in the corner of my eye to deepen it out. I deepened up a little bit more with this in the transition, and this I used a little bit on my lower lash line as well as deepening it up in the corner. So like I said, it really was one that I felt I had to do a little bit of double dipping, but the colors are coming up beautiful here. But for me, when the colors, and it's always going to be also based on your skin tone as well. I do have a wet cloth and a dry paper right beside it. Right one here is the one that is called Vibe at the end. And then what I'm going to do at the end is I'm going to put beside each other the ones that I think look really similar, because that's what I would do for myself. So I'm going to do it for both of us at the same time. Now we're going to go into the second row. This one is called Force, Plunge, Design, and Store. Yeah, see, they're not coming out at all on my hand here. So I'm going to double dip so we can see. And this is what I mean by when I put it on. I got the same feeling, and I would have known that if I would have swatched here for you guys first, as opposed to playing with it. Do you see? Almost like you cannot see anything on that row at all. And then the last item here was the one that I used in the center of my eye, which gave beautiful pigment. And that one is here. Like I said, you got some real winners in this palette, but to me, there's like a lot of waste on the middle row altogether. The bottom row is one that is really full of those jewel colors. And the first one is really unique in the pan. So this one here, it's coming across unique on the swatch too. This is called Picture Perfect. Then we have Composition. Then we have Modern Twist. And this here was the problem one, so I'm only going to dip in very lightly because this left a real mess for me, and it's called Principle. So let's do this one here. Yeah, that's a pretty color. Oh yeah, these are pretty. And those are those there. And then we have one more color at the end, which is a light pastel purple. So I'm going to do my best to try to get this these darker colors off my fingers, which are always the hardest thing when you're sitting here. And I will then do the other swatches that we talked about. So I think I did a good enough job to clean that up. And that's the lavender, and this one is called Fame. So I'm just going to put that over here. It's not coming across either. So let's see if I do it like that. Yeah. So like I said, this is not a palette that I would recommend, even if it was in the section that was, you know, a really great deal. I know some others liked it, but it's always preference when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. I share that with you all the time. I also wanted to give this shadow palette a really good shot. So I definitely primed my eyelids prior to. The end look, I think, ended up absolutely beautiful, but it was a lot of work to be able to get any, like I said, those colors that are in the middle here. But when I look back on this on camera with you, I'll be able to see better than through the lights that I'm sitting under here. But we'll see what that goes. But like I said, I'm just gonna put on the back of my finger so you can see what I mean by the colors being very, very close. There's actually 5 of them, but these are the 4. So I'm gonna see when I look back on the camera, but when I place this on my hand, they didn't come out, and they're not even coming out on the palm of my hand either. So it was very disappointing when you reach into the palette to put a shadow on that it really doesn't show up. So it could be skin tone, it could be so many things. But like I said, I definitely put a primer on first, so that should have helped that out. But at the end of the day, I did get a beautiful look. I would know which colors I would choose, you know, in this palette to use again. Definitely this yellow I thought was stunning. This maroon color was stunning. The brown ended up being absolutely beautiful. I did put this green over the eyeliner that we had in. So you can see which colors are the ones that are popping on my hand, and on my hand was exactly how it behaved on my eyes. So I always like to share with you, you know, if I had the opportunity to try something and play with it. And if it was great, great. But if it wasn't great, I want you guys to know that as well. So even though this is a really great price palette and you're getting a lot for the $13, and even if this goes on sale to me in the pop-up, I would definitely choose a different brand over this one based on how, but if you like the colors in here that are giving, that I was able to use and get this beautiful look, and that's enough for you out of a palette, then for me, then this palette is an absolute winner. So that's what I mean. It's really how you look at things is how you're going to perceive it. But for me, I got very disappointed early when I tried 2 to 3 to 4 shades just to get my transition, and I wasn't seeing anything. But as soon as I started playing with the deeper shades, I definitely saw an eye that I was able to be proud of and be able to go out in the world and say, this is a nice eye look for me. So that is the eye look up close and personal through my glasses. And like I said, the eyeliner is on there, and I did put a shade over that eyeliner just to try a different shade, and I did like the color payoff on that green. And then again, the mascara that I'm using is the one that is from the BoxyCharm box that I am absolutely adoring, and I know people have mixed reviews on that as well. So like I said, there's enough products out there that everybody will find something that works for them. But what's great about subscription bags is we get to play for a minimal amount of dollars to find the ones that we love. And that's it for today, guys. So hope everyone's enjoying their weekend, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.